am here with Lola Wright, affectionately known as RevLo, and the spiritual director of the incredible Bodhi Spiritual Center. Tell me a little bit about you.
Oh, wow. I oftentimes say I am a holy disruptor. I'm sort of a radical presence. I'm super passionate.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a leader, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I'm a native Chicagoan. I love this city. It has my heart.
Yeah.
I am a deeply committed spiritual person, and I'm a lover of people.
So what makes you be a disruptor? And what gives you the right to do that? And why are you actually doing what you want to do and disrupting instead of settling and follow the norm? How dare you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I don't have a choice. It's like native to my being. I have resisted, I have worked to comply, I have worked to behave, I have worked to conform, and it never works well for me. It just, I can't fit me into the mold that is most convenient for others. And so I feel like I'm a disruptor because I have no other choice. You know, we're all put on this planet for a unique purpose. There is something that only you can bring into this time and space. And as that is true for you, that is true for me. So I have like sort of an innate ability to sense when something is out of sync or inauthentic. When I was a little girl, I was the friend who was always willing to say the thing that everybody was thinking, but no one was willing to say. That got me in a lot of trouble.
I relate to that.
It was so painful.
I know, but it's so honorable and so wonderful. And I know a lot of people want to be that way, like you, like I was. I got in trouble for speaking up.
I got in trouble a lot. And now I've come to, I think what has, as I have practiced that way of being, I have developed a greater facility in doing it gracefully. And that's why I say I'm a holy disruptor. I'm not a disruptor just for the sake of disrupting. I have a desire to disrupt our sleepy states or our status quo thinking in a way that's holy, that's honoring, that's reverential, so that we can gracefully and gently wake up and step into our most powerful selves.
What is the hardest thing about being that way all the time?
Well, one of the things that I've created is an incredible support system for myself. Because when you are stepping into an unconventional way of being, when you're sort of pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable and comfortable for those around you, it can be like a recalibration. And I think it's really important to have like a tribe, a crew, a posse of people that know you and love you and remind you, even when it gets difficult, you have to be authentic to you. The hardest thing for me is like confronting the notion that I may not always be liked. I have come a long way in that. I used to be far more invested on people liking me. It occurred to me recently that a handful of years ago, I would have probably said, I don't have anybody in my world or in the world that I have beef with. And it occurred to me a couple days ago that that's no longer true. And that's okay. When you are someone who is pushing the envelope and expanding into like new ways of being, new ways of doing, new paradigms, you're going to cause some discomfort, and that's okay. You know, there's not a human being on the planet that has birthed something new, whether it's a product, whether it's an idea, whether it's a community, that has not ruffled the feathers of some. And so the more I have been able to become comfortable with that and know that the work that I'm up to on the planet is greater than being liked.
I'm laughing because yes, And that's my work right now.
Yeah.
And the more I put myself out there, and the more I express myself in my opinions, and I'm seeing eye rolls, and I'm seeing people like to my face or behind my back saying things that I'm like, I thought you liked me, and now I guess you don't. And it's just so stupid to think that everybody in the earth will like everything you say.
It's a young and juvenile thought pattern.
Yes. And I'm still getting it.
I get it. I totally get it. And the other thing is that it's not actually people's reactivity to you stepping or me stepping into my full self-expression. People's reactivity has nothing to do with you or with me.
It does, yeah, I agree.
My self-expression, my fullness, my aliveness confronts people's dormant states of being. So it just sort of brings up. And then I can be compassionate. Then I can be like, oh, everyone's just doing the very best they can. It's not about me. Everyone is on this journey doing the very best they can.
I agree with that too.
You are on the planet at this time in history for no accident and by no coincidence. There is a unique idea of and for your life. There is a way that you can do life that is unlike any other being on the planet. So the invitation for you is to affirm yourself, to celebrate yourself, to allow yourself to be brilliant, to be bold, to be courageous. You are an extraordinary and exquisite expression of this holy and vast universe. Don't let anyone tell you different, because no one can do life like you can do life.
Thanks so much for watching. Isn't Lola amazing? The interview was so good that we had to make it in 2 parts. Make sure you come back next week to watch part 2 and leave a comment, like us, let us know what you think. And I'll see you next week. #Tulle Tribe.